Ladies and gentlemen, royal watchers, and scandal seekers, welcome back to Royals Explored, where we peel back the gilded curtains of the monarchy to reveal the raw, unfiltered drama beneath. Today, we're diving headfirst into a story that's got the palace walls trembling and the tabloids salivating. Picture this: Princess Beatrice, the poised and resilient daughter of Prince Andrew, locked in a fairy tale marriage that's suddenly cracking under the weight of royal expectations, personal sacrifices, and whispers of betrayal. Her husband, Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, let's call him Edo for short, the dashing Italian aristocrat with a past that's as complicated as a Windsor family tree. Are they on the brink of divorce? Is this the end of their lockdown love story, or just another storm in the teacup of royal life? Buckle up, because we're about to unpack it all: verified facts, insider rumors, and the tantalizing what-ifs that could reshape the House of Windsor forever. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button now, because this is the kind of royal intrigue that unfolds in real time, and you won't want to miss a single twist. Let's rewind the clock, shall we? To understand the seismic rumors swirling around Beatrice and Edo, we have to start at the beginning: their whirlwind romance that blossomed in the shadow of a global pandemic. It was 2019 when Beatrice, then 31, first crossed paths with Edo, a 37-year-old property developer and aristocrat from an old Italian lineage. Publicly, it was love at first sight. Beatrice, fresh off a high-profile breakup with her ex, Paolo Liuzzo, and Edo, navigating the complexities of single fatherhood after his split from architect Dara Huang. Their meeting? A chance encounter at a mutual friends event in London, according to reports from outlets like The Times. But here's where the intrigue kicks in. Speculation has long suggested that their social circles overlapped in ways that hinted at destiny. Edo's connections to the elite London scene, including ties to celebrities and entrepreneurs, mirrored Beatrice's own network, forged through years of royal duties and charity work. Fast forward to the lockdown era. With the world in chaos, Beatrice and Edo's relationship accelerated. By September 2019, they were spotted together at events, and by early 2020, insiders claimed they were inseparable. Their engagement announcement in September 2020 felt like a beacon of hope amid the gloom: Beatrice, radiant in a simple ring, and Edo, beaming with pride. But here's the verified twist: their original wedding plans, slated for a grand affair, were scrapped due to COVID restrictions. Instead, they opted for an intimate ceremony at Windsor Castle in July 2020, attended by just 20 guests. King Charles, Beatrice's uncle, was reportedly pleased, but, according to unconfirmed whispers in royal circles, a tad miffed that he wasn't the guest of honor. Why? Because in the monarchy's unspoken hierarchy, such roles carry symbolic weight. Imagine the king, already grappling with his own ascension and family fractures, feeling sidelined in his niece's big day. It's a subtle grudge that some speculate resurfaced when Beatrice allegedly confided in him about her marital woes. Verified fact: Charles has always emphasized family unity. As he stated in a 2021 interview with The Telegraph, "The strength of our family is in our togetherness." But what if that togetherness is fraying at the edges? Their daughter, Sienna Elizabeth, born in September 2021, was hailed as the perfect blend of old-world royalty and modern love. Public photos showed a blissful family: Beatrice cradling the baby, Edo looking every bit the devoted dad. Yet, even then, rumors bubbled. Edo's co-parenting with Dara Huang, praised in interviews as amicable, was seen by some as a potential thorn. Dara, an accomplished architect, has kept a low profile, but tabloids like the Daily Mail have speculated that Beatrice felt the emotional pull of Edo's past. Hypothetical scenario: what if Beatrice, stepping into stepmotherhood, underestimated the bonds Edo shared with his ex and their son, Wolfie? In blended families, especially under royal scrutiny, these dynamics can create invisible fractures. Royal historians, like those quoted in biographies such as The Windsors by Christopher Wilson, note that such arrangements have historically tested even the strongest unions. Could this be the root of the current strain? Stay tuned, we'll explore that tension next. Alright, Let's lay it out chronologically, because timelines are the backbone of any good scandal. They reveal patterns, motivations, and the slow burn of drama. Start with 2020, the wedding. Intimate, yes, but sources claim Charles felt overlooked. Fast forward to 2021, Sienna's birth brings joy, but also exhaustion. Beatrice, balancing royal duties like her role in the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, reportedly leaned on Ito for support. Public appearances showed them united, smiling at events, Ito charming the crowds with his Italian flair. But by late 2021, unconfirmed reports from US outlets like Page 6 suggested cracks. Beatrice confiding in friends about feeling overwhelmed by the pressures of stepmotherhood and Ito's ex-partner dynamics. Enter 2022, the real escalation. Prince Andrew's scandal, tied to his association with Jeffrey Epstein, exploded anew with fresh allegations. Beatrice, his daughter, has publicly distanced herself, stating in a 2022 interview with Vogue, "I have nothing to do with my father's past." Yet, insiders speculate she carried the emotional baggage. Tabloids claimed she felt weighed down, impacting her marriage. Ito, with his own aristocratic background, might have struggled to navigate this royal storm. Hypothetical: what if Ito's entrepreneurial world clashed with Beatrice's protocol-heavy life? He runs a property firm, deals in high-stakes business, contrast that with Beatrice's charity work and royal obligations. Friends of the couple, speaking anonymously to the Sunday Times, described them as supportive, but added that differences in upbringing could amplify stress. By 2023, rumors intensified. A March 2023 report from The Mirror alleged Beatrice sought advice from Charles about marital strains. The king, drawing from his own divorce from Diana in 1996, reportedly urged open communication. But here's the speculative angle. What if Charles, ever the strategist, worried about another royal split amid Harry's exodus? The monarchy's image is fragile. Harry and Meghan's 2020 departure left scars. A Beatrice divorce could signal instability. Verified, Charles has promoted modern marriages, as per his 2018 comments in a BBC documentary, emphasizing compatibility over tradition. Yet, unconfirmed sources suggest he was surprised and concerned by Beatrice's confessions, hinting at deeper palace politics. Fast forward to 2024, the whispers turn to roars. Recent tabloid leaks claim Beatrice feels sidelined by Ito's co-parenting, with Dara's presence creating imbalance. Ito's son, Wolfie, is a priority, praiseworthy, but perhaps straining Beatrice's role. Personal interactions? Imagine tense dinners at Kensington Palace, where Beatrice vents about media scrutiny, and Ito defends his family ties. Overlapping networks add fuel. Ito's connections to Italian elites and Beatrice's to Windsor's create a web of expectations. What if a leaked text or overheard conversation sparked this? We don't know, but it's the kind of insider detail that keeps royal fans hooked. Now, let's get into the juicy bits, the social networks that intertwine like a royal spider's web, amplifying every rumor. Beatrice isn't just any princess. She's embedded in a tapestry of high-profile TIs. Her mother, Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, has her own scandalous past, from her 1992 divorce to financial controversies. Speculation abounds that Fergie, known for her outspoken nature, might have influenced Beatrice's views on marriage. Unconfirmed reports suggest Fergie advised her daughter on not settling, drawing from her own experiences. Meanwhile, Ito's circle includes Italian nobility and business moguls. Think overlaps with figures like Flavio Briatore, a Formula One tycoon with his own drama. These networks intersect at elite events, where gossip flows freely. Personal interactions? Picture this: Beatrice confiding in cousin Princess Eugenie, who shares similar royal pressures. Eugenie, married to Jack Brooksbank, has weathered her own storms, including health scares. They might swap stories over tea. Eugenie warning: royal life chews you up. On Ito's side, his ex, Dara Huang, remains a silent figure, but her mature co-parenting, as praised in a 2022 interview with Tatler, could be a double-edged sword. What if Dara's low-key elegance makes Beatrice feel like the outsider? Hypothetical scenario, Ito prioritizing Wolfie's school runs over royal galas innocent, but under scrutiny. It breeds resentment, the monarchy's firm mentality. Charles, as head, juggles Harry's rift and Andrew's disgrace. A Beatrice split could ripple outward, affecting Eugenie and even William and Kate. Royal experts, like Penny Jr. in her book The Firm, argue that personal scandals weaken the institution. Strategically, what if Beatrice stays for the crown's sake? Or divorces, embracing independence like Diana? The consequences, public sympathy for Beatrice, but headlines screaming royal divorce wave. Socially, it highlights blended family challenges in elite circles. Think Meghan's step-parenting woes. But remember, none of this is confirmed. It's the Whisper Network at play. Why are these rumors exploding now? Motivation is key. Beatrice, at 35, might crave autonomy after years of duty. Ito, 41, could feel the pull of his pre-royal life. Speculative. What if financial strains from Ito's business ventures added pressure? Or the emotional toll of Andrew's Epstein TIs, which Beatrice has publicly condemned? Her 2022 statement to The Guardian, "I stand with victims," shows her resolve, but insiders claim it drained her. Hypotheticals abound. What if they divorce? Beatrice could focus on charities, like her work with Big Change. Ito might return to Italy, co-parenting from afar. Impact: monarchy instability, echoing the 1990s divorces. Charles might mediate, but at what cost? Or reconciliation. A trial separation could buy time. Strategically, this matters because it tests the Windsors' adaptability. Royal commentator Robert Lacey, in Battle of Brothers, notes that modern royals prioritize happiness over duty. But for Beatrice, duty runs deep. Open-ended questions. Is this scandal real or tabloid fodder? Will silence confirm it? The suspense builds what's next. In the end, this isn't just gossip, it's a lens on royal resilience. Consequences: emotional for Beatrice, institutional for the monarchy. If true, it could inspire change, like better support for blended families. But hope remains. Their love story started strong. As we ponder, remember, royals are human too. What do you think? Is Beatrice and Ito's marriage in trouble, or is this just noise? Share your theories in the comments, subscribe for more royal deep dives, and hit that bell for notifications. Until next time, stay royal.